Hi, Dale.
No. Cute.
I thought that was the way it was supposed to be. Hi, Scott.
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Oh, just another day.
You're in my seat and I'm in your seat.
I know. What's wrong with that? It's
called
opposite day.
It's Switcharoo.
Yay.
Live from the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
Okay, everybody listen up.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
It'll be huge.
That was nice.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And it was very nice that the dogs decided to bark during the opening music so that the people out there couldn't hear them.
But we're going to tell you about it.
We're telling you about it. That's right. I am going to be very careful not to touch my microphone once today because I am getting lots of trouble out there. People say I touch my microphone too much.
Oh, my God. What is it with the people? You're getting free entertainment, and all you want to do is bitch.
I don't want to give Marcy any chance to play her siren today. Apparently, she plays
That was hilarious.
She plays a siren sound every time I touch and adjust my microphone. So I'm going to try very hard not to do that.
Well,
so
the thing is with that one's very loose. So
it is loose. Kind of like you.
You're going to...
No, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, it is loose. And we have like 5 more. Why don't I just go get another one?
I know.
I need to do that because it's also off to the side. So I feel like I can't even look at you if I want to talk to you.
Don't look at me.
The microphone should be in the middle, right? So that we can actually look at each other. Whatever.
They should be from the ceiling.
That's right. There's a lot of things that should be, Dale. There's a lot of things that should be. So it's July 21st and it's still hot here in Las Vegas. Imagine that. But this week's show is brought to you by, surprise, surprise, BingeBum.com.
Oh, yay.
So your third week at Binge Bum last week. This will be the 4th coming up this Friday. So if you guys want to get a streaming email every Friday telling you the best of what's coming out that week. Also our watch lists that are themed for each week. Last week it was space.
What's coming up next?
Wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese. That's the word.
Wine and cheese.
For National Wine and Cheese Day.
Right. So it's going to be mostly food and wine type movies. And I've already got some TV shows and movies in mind.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. It's fun to theme them. Why not?
There's already some good news coming out this week, so that'll all be out Friday.
Cool. Well, so if you're not signed up yet, you just need an email address, and you go to bingebum.com, put your email address in. We promise not to sell your email address to the Russians.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
The price is right.
Some Vegas news this week. This is something that we didn't see coming, but it might be or might not be good business news for Vegas. For MGM, they're planning to, when they reopen the Park MGM, which used to be the Monte Carlo, it's going to be 100% smoke-free.
Everywhere.
There's a lot of people out there who would probably be very happy about that.
I think so. And the thing is, our Park MGM is the smallest MGM casino. So this could be a good test property. However, it's one of their nicest ones. It's a lot of fun there.
I'll tell you, if it doesn't work, they will quickly reestablish the smoking, I guarantee. If people stay away because of that. And one of their biggest acts, who brings in the most money for them, Lady Gaga, is a chain smoker.
One of the things that I had read was that someone who was a non-smoker worried that if this was the trend, that Vegas would go back into the 90s and try to become more family-friendly. And the last thing they want to see is parents with strollers all over the place.
That's all you see now.
Yeah.
Please tell me why you would come take your kids on vacation in the middle of a pandemic. That's one thing I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I don't know why. Breaking news. You want to press the breaking news button?
Which one is that one?
I think it's the green one. It's yellow. Nicki Minaj is pregnant.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
That's appropriate.
I cannot see Nicki Minaj as a mother. But, maybe it's all an act and she's not really that way in real life.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have personas.
It's true.
That makes them lots of money.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of celebrities that I don't think should be parents, but Nicki Minaj doesn't come up there at the top. You know? Can't see Paris Hilton as a mother either.
Oh my God. But who am I to say?
It's not our business, is it?
Nope.
Not our business at all. And guess what? No one listening to this cares.
It ain't my baby.
That's true. Some sad stuff this week coming out of ABC. That's the television network. Do people still watch networks? I don't know.
Guess so.
Dancing with
If anything, it's more than ever.
Yeah, well, Dancing with the Stars has been a huge show for ABC for the last 10 years, I guess. They are dumping Tom Bergeron, who was their longtime host since the beginning. He was also, before that, he was the host of Hollywood Squares, which Dale has an affinity for.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
Right, he's been around the block. All at ABC? I don't know if Hollywood Squares was at ABC, but Home Videos was.
Home Videos is ABC.
Anyway, they're dropping him and Erin Andrews, is that her name? Erin. Anyway, they're dropping both
Erin
of them.
Andrews.
Yeah, who also does sports for ABC. To replace them both, they're just having one host, and her name is Tyra Banks. Ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan. No. She just doesn't seem like a nice person to me. She seems super bitch. Kind of like Nicki Minaj. This is poop on all the black girl day.
Oh my God. It's not because she's black.
It has
because she's a woman.
It has right. Exactly.
No.
No, it just has to do with the fact that she's Tyra Banks. That's it.
And
That's it.
she has gotten poor reviews from America's Next Top Model. There's lots of horror stories on how she treated those girls.
What's funny about it is that Tom Bergeron is taking it lightly.
Young women.
He said, I guess I won't be getting back my monogram towels. Which is funny because his name is Tom Bergeron, TB, being replaced by Tyra Banks, TB. Get it?
I thought that was clever.
It's
That's
very,
a nice
very
way.
clever.
Is that like almost a little passive aggressive?
It's very passive aggressive. Yeah. He'll bounce back. I'm sure that he'll find something else to do.
Hollywood Squares. I'm telling you, Aisha Tyler.
Yes.
Get in touch with HBO. Bring on Tom Bergeron. Aisha is not Aisha Tyler. Tiffany Haddish.
You want Tiffany Haddish.
Is the center square. Have Tom Bergeron host it and put it on HBO and have an adult Hollywood Squares.
Did you see what Tiffany Haddish did to her head?
No.
She shaved off all her hair. She is bald. She told, she was on some chat show, all these Zoom things that everyone's doing.
Kitty cat chit chat.
And she said she did it because she wanted to see all the dents in her head. And she says she has 4. 4 dents.
Oh my gosh, it would just be such a great show.
All right, you need to let it go. You're not a Hollywood producer. You can't get this done.
I think I could be. I just got to start tweeting the right people. Obviously, Tiffany Haddish and HBO are not the ones.
Someone owns the rights to Hollywood Squares, and it's not you. You got to come up with a different name. Why don't you call it Celebrity Tic-Tac-Toe?
Okay.
Or Connect 4 with
It's not
Connect 4 with the stars.
All right. Well,
Connect the stars. How about Connect the Stars?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. And bring back whatchamacallit who did the Aflac commercials. He's
The duck?
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. The duck? Are you talking about the duck?
Yeah.
Aflac. Oh, Gilbert Godfrey?
Godfrey. That's it. I gotta say, we just watched him on TV the other day.
That's right. So last week we told you that Kanye West has announced that he's running for president of the United States. Apparently he's more than just a little serious. He has filed in Oklahoma. He will be on the ballot there in Oklahoma. And apparently his team is working on getting him on the ballot in New York and South Carolina. He held a rally this past Sunday in South Carolina.
Did you see that he shaved his head 2020?
Shit. Not surprised.
He did.
He did some crazy ass shit at this rally, y'all. For one thing, he wore a bulletproof vest.
That said security on it.
On the outside of his clothes. Like in full view. I mean, presidents have been known to wear them, but they usually wear them under their clothes. He's wearing them on top of his clothes. And he said, beyond just rambling for several hours, he said, Harriet Tubman never actually freed slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people. That was one thing that he said. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't know. I didn't watch the Harriet Tubman movie. I actually want to. Yeah. I think it's on streaming now. It looks really, really good. He also said Democrats ain't done shit for blacks, and that he needs to go to the hospital because my brain is too big for my skull. Kind of sounds like Donald Trump to me. But,
oh, my God.
I don't know. If Donald Trump can be president, can Kanye West be president? Is it possible?
I don't know. I don't even know if that's even better.
No, it's not better. It's much, much, much worse.
No, talk about somebody who rambles.
The man has a problem. He literally has a problem. There were lots of people on Twitter and online this past weekend that said, we're pleading with Kim Kardashian to please get your husband some help.
Yeah.
The man needs some help. He has lost his mind. I feel bad for him because I kind of, at different points, I've really liked him, but he's kind of off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's all. I don't even know what to say.
But he's got to know he's not going to win. Right?
You say that the Donald Trump 2016.
He's got more money than Donald Trump. That's so we could.
Sure. You got that right.
You want to talk about Taco Bell?
What?
I'm sad about this.
I saw that there were 3 things going away.
Yeah, it's more than 3. I just wrote down the one I cared about. But Taco Bell is revamping their menu. Why? I don't know. I mean, why?
Why not? What if you have items on there that are just not selling?
They're getting rid of the grilled steak soft taco, Dale, which is my favorite thing, and it's the only thing I order. Why would you get rid of that?
I just like the regular simple tacos.
I'm very upset about this. They're also getting rid of the 7-layer something or other, which is a favorite of
the burrito.
Several friends of mine. They're getting rid of some breakfast crunch thing. I mean, they're getting rid of a lot of stuff. And there's going to be stuff that you can only ask for. Like, it's not going to be on the menu, but if you like say pretty please, they'll make it for you. Apparently. I don't know. What are they just trying to streamline the kitchen?
Yeah, why not? Make things more faster.
There's like 8 ingredients. They just put them together in different ways.
Yeah, but some of them are prepared differently. You put them on that little...
what is that? A press. A panini press.
Panini press.
Yeah. I don't want that. I just want my regular grilled steak taco.
Well,
I'm going to write...
I still have my favorite thing is those little crunchy cinnamon things.
Do they? They're probably getting rid of that too. If you like them, they're getting rid of it.
Yeah,
I'm writing it down. Write letter to president of Taco Bell.
I'm telling you, they should do what Del Taco does and serve fries.
Dear Mr. Bell.
Don't you agree?
What the fuck? Huh?
They should do what Del Taco does and serve fries with their meals.
I don't want french fries with my tacos. That's weird.
We get them at Del Taco like that.
Well, everyone doesn't have Del Taco. That's a thing just here.
I guess so.
Yeah. Or it's a regional thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Taco Bell's everywhere. Everywhere. They even have them in Delaware.
Yes, they do.
So there was all kinds of big news this past weekend about Kygo, the disc jockey who's from what, Norwegia? What's that country called? He's Norwegian. Mm-hmm. Where do Norwegians come from?
Norwegia.
Norwegia. Norwegia. That sounds right. It's Norway. Norway? Is that right?
I think so.
Oh,
well, but I like Norwegia better.
Norway people are Norwegians. Oh, that's just stupid. I like Norwegian. He's Norwegian.
Norwegia.
It's a stupid word. Anyway, I don't ever want to go there. I do want to go there, actually.
Yeah.
I do want to go there. I want to go to all the Scandinavian countries. Poland. What's another one? Finland.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Norway, Finland, and Saskatchewan. I don't know.
Saskatchewan.
There was another one that's up and down.
Saskatchewan was the
It's in
Native Americans.
Saskatchewan's in Canada.
That's Saskatchewan. Saskatoon.
We sound like idiots. They're going to take us right off the air.
Oh, I'm thinking of Sacagawea.
That was an Indian.
I know. That's what I thought
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea.
Wea. I think it was Wea.
From Norwegia.
From Norwegia. You cracked me up.
Oh my God.
Anyway, the whole point of the story was to tell you about Kygo, who's from Norwegia, who is a DJ. And last year, he really made a big hit with the dead Whitney Houston song. It's not a dead song, but Whitney Houston's dead. It was her song.
Higher Love.
It wasn't even her song. It was Steve Winwood's song.
Right. Higher Love.
Yes, and it's good, and we listen to it all the time. Anyway, just this last week, he released a Tina Turner remix, What's Love Got to Do with It, which is actually a Tina Turner song. There's not much to it. It pretty much just sounds like What's Love Got to Do with It.
I mean, it's okay. It's just not as good as the Whitney Houston one.
I wish we could play it for you. I think he would have done so much better with this song if he got Tina Turner to sing like a Steve Winwood song, right?
Right.
Or a different song that wasn't her song.
It wasn't her song.
Because she has a great voice, and she's 80. She's retired from music. Maybe she doesn't sing anymore. I don't know. But
now he should do a Cher song.
Yes, get Cher to sing a Norwegian song. A Norwegian lullaby. Do you even know one Norwegian word?
No.
Shish kebab.
No, that's Japanese.
So I wanted to talk about this mask thing. Apparently, you're supposed to wear a mask when you go out in public, to save yourself and others from the COVID. Everyone knows that. I don't need to tell you that. But what I want to know is, why did it take Walmart, Target, Starbucks, Best Buy, and all these other big box major chain type things until now to put a mask?
Think I can answer that question.
Tell me.
Is because the mask mandate they were abiding by because it was a state mandate, but not all states were doing it.
Right.
So now to simplify across their whole franchise,
Now they're doing it.
even if states don't have a mandate to do it.
Because I think it is like 39 or 40 states now. It's almost all of them.
Yeah. So I think they may have been waiting for the state to make the mandate, but not all of them did.
Right.
And for simplicity, now they're doing it.
Well, Costco did it a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago. And I just wonder why it took like Starbucks so long to do it. But anyway, they're doing it now. And of course, you guys see it every day. There's a story about someone getting pissed off because someone else is not wearing a mask and someone pulled a gun on somebody the other day.
I saw that. That's happened more than once.
I would sue his ass. No, you don't pull a gun on someone because they ask you to put a mask on.
Right.
That's barbaric and ridiculous. Just put your damn mask on. It doesn't hurt.
See, that should be an instance where you lose your
Freedom.
carry.
No, you lose your freedom.
No. But you should be able to lose your privilege of owning
Concealed
a firearm.
carry. Yeah.
Because you're not responsible with it, apparently.
If you pull it on someone at the supermarket because they ask you to put your mask on, you don't deserve to have a gun.
Exactly.
It's for personal protection.
You should lose your privilege.
Yeah.
In that instance.
I was watching Basic Instinct last night, the movie from like 1991 with Sharon Stone and all of her, everything. Boobs, pussy, everything. You've seen it, right? She's got some nice boobs. And I don't even like boobs. Anyway, what was the point of me bringing that up?
Don't know.
I think I just wanted to talk about Steven Spielberg's boobs. Sharon Stone's boobs. Why did I bring that up? Oh, because there's a guy in it that pulls a gun on the main guy character, Stephen Douglas, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas? Is that right? Anyway, I should shut up because I can't even tell the story correctly. You want to talk about White Castle?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? No. Or do you guys have White Castles in your neck of the woods? Because we do. They're not everywhere. It's kind of a Chicago, Midwest kind of thing.
It's not that great of a place.
It's there's one in New Jersey, and we have a couple here in the Vegas Valley, and I think they're kind of here and there. I love them. I think they're great. They're not good frozen though. Don't buy the ones in the grocery store. They're not good.
Don't even buy the ones at the restaurant.
No, they're good. Don't say that. You want to get sued?
Because all you're paying for is bread. That's all you're eating.
It's mostly bread.
Bread and onion. You're eating an onion sandwich.
They have American cheese. Anyway, in the further advancement of technology and wanting to get rid of minimum wage workers in America, White Castle has now introduced Flippy, the robot. He's literally a flipping robot.
He's just an arm.
Flipped burgers. So they don't need guys on the grill anymore. It's going to all be automated. So they just need a couple people to sell them to you. Why do they even need that? Most of these restaurants now have kiosks.
Yeah, I don't like it actually. Because dealing with people most of the time just sucks.
I mean, the last time I went to Burger King and the last time I went to McDonald's, I didn't actually speak to anyone. I went to a board. I made my menu selection. I paid for it at the kiosk, and then I just picked up the food.
Yep. Love it. Love it.
We don't need workers anymore. Someone's got to make my steak soft taco.
Not Flippy.
Flippy's not going to do it. Have you seen these Grateful Dead Nike shoes? You know how I love shoes, especially sneakers. Dale got me some sneakers this past Sunday.
I will say, I think your coolest ones are the Jaws ones.
Love my Jaws. I haven't worn those yet this year. I also have little ones with little dogs on them, and I have one with little cactuses on them. Mm-hmm. Well, these are Grateful Dead Nike sneakers, and they're furry. They come in a couple different colors. I'll probably put them on the screen here so you guys can see them. They're super cute. They're $110 for furry sneakers. I don't think you could wear them in the rain. It'd be like wearing your slippers out in the rain.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Furry slippers.
If $3 million, you could buy a lot of Grateful Dead Nike shoes. Or you could buy the house that was used in the Golden Girls. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Holy cow. Holy crap.
But I remember you saying that the house, not so much, but the backyard, yes?
Yeah. Oh, no. The house is gorgeous.
Oh.
It's not the house from the Golden Girls. The only thing about the Golden Girls is just like the Brady Bunch, it's just the front. And it's not in Miami. The Golden Girls took place in Miami. This house is in L.A. You know, the magic of TV. Right? So the inside, obviously, of the Golden Girls was a set somewhere in Burbank, probably. The house is absolutely gorgeous, and I would move in there in a second. Wow. I'll put up a couple pictures so people can see it if you're watching the YouTube version, but it's a gorgeous house, and it's got a gorgeous backyard. And for $3 million, you could have people stopping in front of your house every day to take pictures in front of the Golden Girls house.
Great.
Our friend, the gay pimp, did that. He did a whole music video in the front yard without permission. Johnny McGovern. Have you seen that?
I've seen it.
Yeah. Just so you know, some other famous houses that were used exteriors, which were recently sold in Studio City, California, the Brady Bunch house, sold for $3.5 million to HGTV. We actually watched the special about the entire Brady Bunch clan getting together to renovate the house, and they actually did an amazing job.
Are they giving away or selling it?
I don't know what is happening. There is nothing online about what has happened to that house.
Because it's certainly not worth $3.5 million now.
It might be to somebody. It might be to someone.
No one wants a house that's dressed up from the 70s.
You are so wrong about that. You're so wrong about that. Look at all the people in Palm Springs that buy mid-century modern houses that look like they came right out of 1962.
The houses, baby, well, not the interior.
You don't want to live in the Brady Bunch house?
No.
When you walk in the door, you'd hear dun 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 dun.
Alice.
Oh, my nose. The Full House house. The Full House house?
That's a house I would live in.
It's in San Francisco's iconic Painted Ladies. You know that row of Victorian houses in front of the park. It went on the market and sold for $5.5 million. And then the Sex and City Brownstone, your favorite actress, Sarah Michelle Gellar. No, Sarah Michelle Gellar was Buffy. Sarah Jessica Parker. It was her house, or supposedly her house, in the West Village for $9.65 million. Crazy, right?
Wow.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
All right, but how about some news that people might actually believe is true? Want to hear it?
Yes, please.
Clothing sales are down 79% since the beginning of the pandemic.
Really? Because when the lift was done here, everyone was lined up at a Dress for Ross.
Maybe they're buying discount clothes, but they're certainly not buying like full price clothes. People don't need clothes because they're just staying home. I mean, look at you. You're just wearing a tank top. So it's the largest decline since they've been keeping records.
Oh, no.
Did your pen ran out of ink?
Yeah.
And for the record, he is drawing stars on his script.
Mm-hmm.
Tracksuits and sweatsuits are up 70%.
Oh, my God. That's the one thing America needs more of.
Right?
It's people in fucking tracksuits. And it's usually the people who shouldn't be.
I'm sure that flip-flops are also up. Oh, my God. If
like
I see
my
any more
flip-flops.
people in flip-flops, I'm going to just kill myself. I don't want to see your feet at the grocery store, people. I don't want to see your damn feet at the grocery store.
When are seeing feet appropriate?
When you're sucking someone's toes. When you're at the pool. When you're at the pool or the beach. Or in bed with someone. Those are the only three options.
Okay.
Or when you're in the shower.
Other than that.
Other than that, I don't want to
Or
see your feet.
shoes.
Now, we have our feet out all the time. If you're at home, it's all fair game. You can have your feet out. You can have your dick out if you want. You can have your vagina. If you have a vagina, you can have that out. Please bring your vagina out. Dale,
This is going off the rails.
write that down.
Pull your-
Vagina is allowed out at home, but not at the supermarket. Warner Brothers has pulled Tenet. They are not going to release it as scheduled. They're going to pick another date because nobody's going to the movies. Why don't they just put it on streaming? That's where everything goes, right?
Yeah. I wish they would do more of that because I'd pay $20, $25 to rent a brand new movie if I didn't have to go to the theater and see it and get my own candy.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Make my own hot dogs and nachos.
We made our own sundaes the other night with Ghirardelli chocolate sauce. Holy crap, y'all.
Yeah. And the next thing we have is caramel sauce.
With caramel sauce
I
also.
haven't tried that yet, but they recommend that for coffee. So maybe we could have lattes tomorrow morning.
That would be great. We have a lot to do tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
But maybe we need lattes to get us through the
Get
day.
us going. Get a brum, brum, brum.
Better than vodka.
Right.
So Jennifer Grey, who was in the Dirty Dancing movie as Baby, which was 1,000,000 years ago, with, what's his name, who died?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze, has been hinting at the fact that there's another dancing movie in the works. A prequel, a sequel, I don't know. I don't know how you do a sequel with Schwarzenegger being dead, not Schwarzenegger, Swayze. I don't even know that we need to revisit that all these years later. It's kind of a modern classic, and I don't know that I'd fuck with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of not fucking with a classic, Paramount is going ahead with their prequel of Grease. Why? Why?
Because Grease 2 did so well.
Well, I do love Grease too. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as Grease. Grease is one of the best movies ever made. I think I love it. I could watch it 1,000,000 times. But Grease 2, I love because it's just fun. It's
You
just
know
a
what
fun
movie was actually good that doesn't get enough credit was Crybaby.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like all of his movies. John Waters. That was one of what's his name's first movies?
Yeah.
What's his name? Jack Sparrow. Yeah. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny is in the middle of a huge trial with Amber Heard. Oh, it's messy.
I'm trying to think of who would play Hatchet Face.
Your mom? Hey, this past Monday or Tuesday, maybe Sunday, was the 25th anniversary of the release of Clueless, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. 25 years.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy. And Jamie Lee Curtis revealed this week that she did most of her True Lies stunts. That was Schwarzenegger.
That's a great movie.
And she said that she was actually hanging from that helicopter above that highway going to Key West. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is that Route 1? It's Route 1, right?
She did it. She did it.
Because it's Route 1.
Yeah.
Because Route 1 goes all the way from
Miami.
Delaware all the way through the Keys. This is not Route 1 that goes to Key West?
I think it starts in Maine, doesn't it? Doesn't it go all the way down the coast?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm not doing that. And doesn't 95 do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
95 is one of the largest interstates in the country.
What happened to our logo?
Oh, no.
Jeff Goldblum reveals that they've started work on Jurassic World 3. He's back for the third installment. He says there's a 109-page list of safety protocols. I can't even imagine.
Don't feed the dinosaurs.
Well, I think it has to do with COVID, but don't feed the dinosaurs could be one of them.
Right.
We don't have much streaming news for you. We're saving all of that for the Binge Bum email on Friday, but I can tell you that if you guys want to watch the Harry Potter movies, you got to do it quickly because they're leaving HBO Max at the end of this month. It says here that there were 8 Harry Potter movies.
That's not true.
How many are there?
Oh, maybe. Because the last one was broken up into 2. I don't know. I was never a fan.
I wrote this down. I honestly think that 1 was enough. I can't imagine watching more than one of them. I kind of feel the same way about Lord of the Rings.
No, see, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan.
The X-Men. Spider-Man.
I'm not a comic book fan.
I don't need to see 8 million movies with the same people in it.
But I will say that the Spider-Man with Tom Holland is better than any of the ones previous.
I agree that...
It's much more likable than Jake Gyllenhaal and...
Right. The original one.
Kirsten
Tobey Maguire.
What has she done?
She's done a lot of great things.
Yeah. Tobey Maguire, not Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't think Jake was a Spider-Man.
No. It was Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst.
They were in the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. It was what it was. There's a Game of Thrones prequel in the works at HBO, and they're now casting for it. It's called House of the Dragon.
Ooh, I like it.
I know. I'm kind of excited about that. Now, I talk about not wanting to watch 8 Harry Potter movies or 15,000 Lord of the Rings movies, but I will watch Game of Thrones till the day I die.
You give it to me, I'll watch it.
Yeah. If they bring back some of the characters that died that they shouldn't have died, right?
That's what made that show so great, because you weren't safe.
Anybody could die.
It was almost like a Walking Dead. Like,
Right.
you have no idea who could go at any moment.
But they got rid of all of my favorite people. So, like, every week it was like, another one is gone. Another one is gone. And at the very end, my favorite one died.
Yeah.
I won't tell you who in case you haven't seen it, but if you haven't seen it yet, you're a dumbass.
Brienne of Ta.
She didn't die.
I know. She was one of my favorite characters.
Right. Maybe she'll move on to House of Dragon. Although I think it
She's
takes
so
place like
great.
300 to 400 years before.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Brienne was great.
I don't know why things have to end.
But this show does.
Some things should end, but I don't know why. Like, good things need to end, you know?
Yeah.
Like chocolate
show?
sundaes. So maybe we should finish up. Do you want to pull down that first bar about halfway? Yep, and then press the orange button. We're watching Bloodline on Netflix. I know it's not new, but we're really enjoying it. It's got Kyle Chandler in it and Sissy Spacek, and it's slow as molasses.
But the storyline's good.
And it's really well written and it's
Yeah.
very picturesque, and it's well done, but it's not action-packed, let me tell you. You could easily fall asleep.
Yeah.
But we're enjoying it. Anything else you want to say?
Goodbye until next time.
Bye, Dale. Do you want to stand up?
That was on my script.
Oh. All right, pull down our mics, Dale. Bye, everybody.